right, so today I'm fasting and I want to check and see if I can have this miso broth or if it will break my fast. So the general rules for what you can have when you're fasting are something that has less than 5 grams of protein and less than 4 grams of carbs. So now this, as you can see, is pretty much like right on, it's kind of a fine line. They've got 5 grams of carbs. There's not any protein, but there is 2 grams of sugar. So it's kind of like it might not spike my blood sugar, but it also might. So the way that I'm going to measure this is I'm going to take my blood sugar beforehand and then I'm going to drink it. So I've got exactly 1 cup, which is a serving size, heating up here on the stove. And then I'm going to measure it again about 15 minutes later. Now, if my blood sugar has gone up more than 6 points, then that means it knocked me out of my fast and I'm no longer fasting. So that will be the indication if it is safe to have while fasting. I really hope that it is because I love drinking miso. It's so good for the gut and it's something that would potentially be really good to have during fasting. So let's put this to the test. Okay, so now I'm going to measure my blood sugar. I use the KetoMojo. You can measure both your blood sugar and your ketones with it. This is what the monitor looks like. Then you get the little packs of the glucose strips. This is what the actual strip looks like. And then of course you have your little lancet and lancing tool. You want to make sure you pull it back. Choose the desired intensity for like how much you want the needle to poke you. So you can go ahead and stick the slip inside the monitor. Give myself a little poke here. Got a nice drop of blood. And I'm gonna insert it into the meter. It's gonna count down. All right, so my glucose is 82. All right, now we're about to find out. So reset my lancet, get my little strip, put it in the monitor. Gonna re-lancet my finger. What I forgot to say the first time is that you wanna make sure your hand is nice and warm. I like to run a dishcloth under some hot water and then wrap it around my finger. Otherwise it's hard to get a good nice drop of blood. And 96. So you can see that this clearly broke my fast. So it only had 2 grams of sugar and 5 grams of carbs, but that was too much. So that's how sensitive it is when you're fasting. Even though that's not very much, it booted me out of my fast. I'm no longer in ketosis. So this is why it's so valuable to measure your blood sugar so you know how something affects you.